is the dinner party. Dinner parties are a lot like golf in a way. Yeah, you're there, you're playing just for golf, but you're there truly for business. There's two different ways. When you're playing golf, you're there for business. When you're having a dinner party, you're there for politics. These things I've really noticed in a lot of movies and TV shows recently. Well, actually, since all my entire life, this has happened a lot. And it all determines all the people you're there for. And here, you gotta be really, really careful. I was there. He has Team Ruby, Team Juniper, Aesop's, and Crow, all of them there. And of course, Crow and his interaction with Clover, the luck thing. I guess some people say it's annoying, and I do find it annoying, but then I can understand because it's the only thing that they have in common that they're trying to break the ice. Like Crow's just still trying to open up. It's to the point where he's not even trying to drink right now. Some of us serve him to drink. He usually drinks even on the job, but this time, nope. He says, "I'm just going to do patrol, keep himself occupied, so he won't start drinking." Good on him. Good on him. So while I was having his little talk, Whitley shows up and he's pestering Weiss. Now, before I did this video, I was watching Hero Hayes' video. I'm a big fan of him, by the way, and he has no sympathy for Willie. He doesn't like Willie. The way he sees it, I do understand, but then again, you gotta have siblings to understand these kind of things, and you also gotta be the youngest to understand these things. Have you noticed sometimes in shows and movies, the younger brother or sisters always end up being the evil one for some reason? Like in shows, the oldest one will be the bully, but in movies and more epic stuff, the younger one's always the violent one, the one that becomes kind of evil. And there's a reason why this. Yes, he said that Willie can just leave if he wants to, but it's not that simple, dude. These things pile up throughout the years. And I've understood that too when I used to talk to my little brother. If you have a little brother or sister, you understand what they're going through, especially when the family is very broken and divided like that. And I see how it is. Is Whitley was always by himself. Probably when he was a kid, Winter already left. She already left to do her own thing. So it's just Weiss. Weiss probably looked up to Winter and only bothered with Winter. And we didn't have time for everybody, so only bothered with Weiss. And the mom was definitely out of the picture. She barely did much because, she's one of those stay-at-home wives, trophy wives that just drink all day and really hate her marriage and stuff like that. So Willie is by himself. As a kid, all he sees is he doesn't really know his oldest sister, and his second oldest sister is always hanging around Winter. He has no one to turn to at this young age as a toddler. So most kids, most boys turn to their father. Or if there's not a father in the house, they'll turn to someone else, like a father figure, to look up to. Since the mom has been shut down and the sisters are all doing their own thing, mentally he will go to the father, look up as someone to follow through the path of life. And because of that, he has become just like his father, in a way. He really does want to hang out with his sisters. The way he's always pestering Weiss, in a way. It's more like when you have your little brother or sister and they're always teasing you or they're playing around with you because they want your attention. And that really happens when they're older. They do that because you never gave them the attention that they always wanted from you. Because of that, that's what kind of relationship that he has with Weiss. He's not going to do it with Winter because Winter's never around. But Weiss was, and because of that, he's always pestering Weiss. Like the kid going, nah, 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 I got this, or I did this, you can't do anything about it. Trust me, I've been there and stuff. And when you see this as an annoyance, but it's more of as a cry for, hey, play with me. That's what it really is. And the more you ignore it, the worse it becomes. And that's exactly what happened here with Whitley. So a lot of people could hate Whitley if you want to. On outside perspective, you can. But when you go look at it on the inside, you see someone who did want to hang out with his sister, but never had the chance to because his sister was always off playing with Winter. You could say he could go to Winter, but no, the relationship is not like that. Winter left at a young age to do the military with Ironwood. he was probably a little kid, like a little kid, when Winter did this. So he knows nothing about Winter. So there's no way he would have went to Winter to join the military. Because why would he join someone he knows nothing about? That's even like in real life, There's some relatives of I didn't know I have. Why would I jump up and go to them? I don't know if they like me. I don't know who they are. It doesn't work that way. I guess I understand if you don't have younger siblings or even older siblings, you probably won't know. I don't know hero hate situation, but I just wanted to say that at least. I can see why when Weiss met the mom and the mom was very broken and just drinking and stuff, and she kept cameras in the house just in case anything happens. And she was still saying not to forget about Whitley. He had nothing to do with her because she had wanted nothing to do with him when they're younger. It all starts out when they're young, when things happen, and they grow upon that child. You may see it as just a simple, sibling thing as you always do, but no, it's not like that. I went through it before, where I thought my younger brother was just a nuisance, just causing me trouble. But then I realized that there was a more personal thing to it, and I had to find that out when I was older, like out of high school. It was when I found that out and realized that what we was going through, even though we were living in the same house, it was we had different perspectives and experiences at the same time, even though we were in the same place. So my heart does go out for Willie in a way. It really does, because you gotta understand, you may see it as a spoiled little brat, but there's a reason why he is like that. He has nowhere else to really turn to but to his dad. Because there's nowhere else he can go to. Weiss is gone, and Winter is gone, and the mom is just shut in. And I'm repeating myself, but it's a very personal matter that I really wanted to talk about in this video. Because trust me, pay attention to your siblings while you're still young, or even now, because it's never too late until something happens to your relationship is completely broken. Because you don't know what they're going through. You think you know. It's not like that. Sit down and try to talk to them, and you'll probably understand what and why they do what they do. Now, on with the rest of the episode. Penny was talking about speaking from the heart, and it is good to speak from the heart. However, it's not good to speak from the heart when you're doing politics. I'm sorry, it is just not, because everyone is trying to tear you apart. Even sometimes people on your own side might unintentionally try to tear you apart. That's just how it is in reality. In politics, you think with your brain. You strategize. You make sure someone brings out the key word, and when they bring out that key word, that's when you can do your strategy strike. That's exactly what happened in this episode. Winter was talking about earning trust, and then that's when Jock had his, he pulled the trigger. He said exactly, has what Ironwood does earn their trust. He's keeping everything away from them. He's caused a lot of screw-ups throughout the years, so why should he keep his seat on the council? He did a good strategy there. Imagine if he spoke from the heart. He would have lost. He would just sound like this angry old man. In politics, you can't speak from your heart. Only in motivation speeches. That is it, in rallies. But when you're talking to fellow rivals, people, you're on the same, supposed to be on the same side in chairs, no. Nah. You be careful what you say all the time, because they will use that and they will bend it into their own manipulation and turn it against you every chance they get. Politics is a den of monsters. Tread with caution. That's all I'm saying. And then, of course, I feel like Weiss is about to find out who is the person that Jock is working with, which is Arthur. And the scene that Arthur is doing at the end, very, I don't understand. He just, it seems like he turned down some of the power, and then he just dropped the umbrella, and then it just starts snowing. And the end. Like, okay. Yeah, that's just how it is. Don't know why. That's all I got for this. It really opened my eye. If it wasn't really for the thing with Weiss, and it's amazing how I talk more about the thing with Whitley than anything else in this episode. It's very interesting. It's some talk of the politics at the dinner table and between what Nora and Ren and John were doing. That was small matter to everything else that really touched me. Everyone else had their own take on this episode, and that's understandable. It's like art. Everyone has their own take on it. So does this episode. In conversations, you'll be very surprised. So that's all I got for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. Background on that. Signing out.